Be land madness. Now HERA's gone for the Mayans here, and LIEREY has picked the Magyars.
Okay, so HERA played this yesterday, and he looked very strong. And he's also done a similar thing on Arabia. So Mayans start with the extra vill, which is actually a bit stronger here in 9 villager start because you do not get pop capped. And HERA went archers, and he went eagles simultaneously. Now, normally you're not seeing a lot of feudal age eagles these days because it does take a while to produce them in the feudal age. But if you just make archers, the opponents go skirms. So it's a slow build up here for HERA. What he did against ACCM, I believe it was, was he went forward with like 2 units, and then they all got cleared up. So I wonder if there's an adjustment here from HERA, and he plays even more passive and just sits back. He knows the Magyar scouts are going to be coming. Waits till he gets about like 5 archers, 4 eagles or something.
I think HERA can wall his map quite easily too.
Yes.
You see the edges there. He can wall in 1 wood line, a couple golds, maybe some hunt and whatnot.
Oof, that's a crazy good map actually.
LIEREY can actually wall his as well.
Yeah.
LIEREY's got edges of the map that he can stretch out to, and they're quite far away from each other. So this might be more of a passive battle on both sides, honestly, because you look at the path between them, wood lines in the way, hills in the way, everything. They're going to meet somewhere in the middle, and I don't really see an all-out feudal age battle happening.
Yeah, I think, I mean, Mayans don't usually want that against Magyars.
No,
if anything, the Magyar player is going to want that. But I think because so much is assumed about the matchup, and neither civilization really has big bonuses at play, plus neither of these players do any Dark Age shenanigans, they might just push in as much deer as possible and then head out. And that means if HERA heads out, they're pretty far away. He might get sniped by a scout at some point. But you're not able to wall on the little rocky terrain. But what Dave and I are talking about is you can wall to the edge of the map. And so anytime someone can wall, they're going to take advantage of it. And you need more creativity, but the possibilities are at least there.
Yeah, LIEREY can secure 1 wood line. HERA, if he gets a little greedy, could secure a ton. He could secure maybe 2 of those at the back, and then he's got also the gold. The only thing that would be forward is his berries.
Yeah, HERA doesn't have those 2 pigs up there yet because he's been pushing in the deer. Maybe he thinks they were stolen or something, but he's just looping around the back of his base now. And hasn't gone to the berries yet. And Capture Age is telling me a villager's on gold. So I think it's the same build-up from HERA that we were talking about. Though, if he were to go Archer Eagle, he would need more than 1 on gold. So he lacked Spearman moving forward last time. He only made Spearman after losing some of his Eagles. So he might open with Spears Archers at the start.
Yeah, and that mining camp there was his second building. So he's gone up with no mill. The barracks is just now coming up for HERA, a little bit late there, but should be an archer range follow-up. Yep, and we'll see if it's going to be archers or indeed eagles. HERA's already got an eagle in the queue and still has 4 on gold now.
What's LIEREY going to do?
LIEREY is, well, stable with Magyars.
It absolutely, you're expecting it, but if you're expecting a range, there's an argument to maybe go for skirmishers, so I was curious. And LIEREY confirms it's going to be the range. Now, he won't really know how the production's going to look like in the barracks. I'm also curious. Okay, HERA's shifted to 5 on gold now, so it is going to be eagles and archers, but I think with the timing, he'll have to produce a spearman or 2.
Yeah, Magyar is so powerful on this map. They're a very, very popular pick. Their scouts automatically get foraging. They're cheaper as well, and scouts are the best unit in extended feudal age battles, which this map oftentimes go to, as HERA tries to hide that pig from LIEREY's scout that's forward, and he will reveal the fact that he's got a couple of eagles. They're on the way over. Archer moving across, guarded by a spearman, and a fast archery range from LIEREY. As soon as he sees this army coming, he's going to need some skirms to deal with the archer and the spearman from HERA.
This is the adjustment. From the opening yesterday against Yo, I know he won the game, but this is the adjustment. He thought about it and said, I needed 1 spearman, and if I had that spearman, I wouldn't lose my army as quickly. Now, it was 5 scouts for Yo that he used against 4 units. That number could still work here, but interesting to see, for those that watched that game yesterday, HERA's adjustment there.
Yeah, HERA getting the blacksmith. So fletching is definitely a priority. Very low food count here for HERA. Now, he only really needs food to produce villagers, but still 3 on food currently. Very, very low. He might have some idle TC if he doesn't get it worked out.
I think you won't be able to produce eagles. which could be problematic against skirms. That is not a good transition economically, only 2 on berries. And this is obviously dangerous times for Leery, but not really. Like, this is not a fun workplace, I guess,
Yeah.
but you're going to clear this up eventually.
1 archer, no fletching, no foraging, nothing, right? And you have Magyar scouts. Like, eventually you could just jump on this. Once you take out the spearman, there's literally no threat from this army. The spearman is the only thing doing significant damage as Leery jumps. He takes out the eagle, he takes out the spearman, he takes out another eagle, and then the archer, and HERA's not going to care too much. That's already bought him enough time to build up his farm count behind and start massing archers. But you let the Magyars have full map control at this stage of the game, it's always dangerous.
This is going to be tough for
This is
HERA.
going to hurt.
This is going to be tough. Now, he's not going to immediately lose Vils because most likely he'll have walls down, but he still doesn't have eagle production. And he's going to have to be creative. Now, the archers are moving out. That's something that Leery won't notice.
That's a bold play.
It is a bold play. But I mean...
HERA?
I mean, that's going to be at least 2 dead Bills.
This is Leery we're talking about. I know you're confident against him. I can't believe Leery didn't dive on that Bill. I don't know what was going on over there, but he still takes HERA off of the berries as those archers are AWOL. Leery knows that archers are somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to show you something so sick. You look at the left side. So he's house walling. You see the skirms coming back. He knows he's vulnerable on the side. HERA couldn't have come through the middle or the right side because he likely would have spotted him. So he's thinking, where am I vulnerable? Where are those archers most likely going to arrive? And HERA, in desperation mode, if you have to be pushed off of this many resources, your eco is not going to be what you want it to be with the Mayans.
Leery has no fletching, no armor on the skirms.
That's a big problem.
Yeah, and HERA's got a big group of archers, so... You know, 4 of those skirmishers are forward. It looks like he's got 7 in total. So that would mean 3 of them are back here. We can see them right now. And if HERA sees those don't have armor, he is just going to dive in and start sniping those. He's also got the range advantage with fletching. As you can see, the skirmishers. Leery's just distracting. Leery takes out an archer. That's okay. And the scouts are still working away on villagers around the TC. I can't believe Leery didn't finish off that other Vil.
Yeah, I mean, well, I kind of can because he's still microing so well here. And he has the lead right now. HERA lost a villager on a farm. He wasn't even able to pay attention. If Leery clears this, being down in upgrades, he will be completely fine here.
This is such a sick hold from Leery.
Yeah, so good. How many times have we seen HERA have an upgrade advantage and a numbers advantage like that and just snowball it and win the game? Yeah. It could have been so disastrous for Leery.
I think against Yo, in the same situation.
It was the same thing. Yep.
He had the same amount of skirms as Leery, basically like the same upgrades, and HERA just cleared them up like nothing, right? So Leery is holding impressively here at home. HERA is still microing around those skirmishers. He can't quite take them out, and he's going to lose all the archers. And so much for the counterattack. Not even a single villager goes down. Leery is going to clear that for a second time. Leery's resources looking really, really nice here, as they often do at this stage of the game. He's maybe thinking about the castle age, and HERA still under pressure at the berries.
Leery's able to do this so frequently. He can be late on upgrades, and he can be completely fine because he's just so good with his unit
fights,
micro.
Bro.
Yeah, just micro, bro. Like, and the same rules for you and I do not apply to these two because they're just that good, and that's an example of it. Now, HERA, up against it, I've not seen things quite this awkward for him playing with Mayans all tournament. He only has 2 on gold. That's not what you would want. He's dropping a market to clearly balance out his eco. But he still has a ridiculous civ. We've been talking about it for 10 years. Yeah. The Mayans can shrug off a rough start, no problem.
Dude, this is just like the most un-Mayan feudal eco I've ever seen. Look how many farms he has.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, usually you're wood gold, right? And the eagles don't cost much food either. But HERA's got a lot of farms. You would expect that level of farming from Leery, who's been making scouts, as HERA now uses the market a little bit. He's going to be slightly behind Leery.
Look at Leery pacing back and forth. He's like, I see you. Yeah. I see all the army you have. I see every decision you're going to make. If you're going to build another barracks or an archer range, I will see that. And he's just keeping track. This is so good. Now, HERA loves to do this. He'll just sit in the TC, so he never has to garrison bills. Caught a villager off guard, Leery, and he takes another villager out. That was a great snipe from Leery. He was constantly prowling around trying to get the villager on the furthest farm, and HERA thought he could range him with the TC, which he couldn't. HERA's like all in, but I don't know towards what yet. I guess it's going to be crossbowman. He only has 7. I mean, Leery should have, with the Army's situation right now and the castle age advantage, this should be a win for Leery.
Why are those skirms still back there? When he doesn't know where the archers are anyway.
Yeah.
Or anymore, but he had vision on the archers for so long. It's weird that he kept them back at the wood line.
Here's what's weird to me. HERA's continuing with crossbowmen when Leery has so many skirms, and Leery is logically thinking, that's a bad move. He's going to go Eagles. So he's going double stable knights to play into Eagles, which is probably the play HERA should do, but HERA's still going archers anyways.
Yeah. HERA does get the armor for that eagle too. So if Leery checks that, he's going to think, oh man, he's already got the armor.
Yeah.
You know, maybe a little bit of mind games here from HERA if Leery's looking for clues as to what HERA is going to make. But Leery's tracking this archer army. He's got the scouts in front, can engage with just those. He needs a combination of the scouts and the skirmishers, as light cav +2 armor comes in immediately from Leery. HERA will know exactly what Leery's doing if he checks the upgrades in a second here.
He's not getting elite skirm. He's not expecting HERA to actually upgrade these units. So he's just using the feudal skirms.
If he tracks them, then he'll see it when the upgrade comes in, and maybe he has time to run away.
He doesn't have fletching at all though. So if like no fletching, no armor, his units will actually die pretty quickly. It's mainly about the light cav and the knights. The light cav are weak. HERA's been able to make his way in towards a base that doesn't have a tower or anything. And so this is like, it feels like if Leery played elite skirm, he clears it up no problem. Massive lead. This could get kind of dangerous.
+2 armor is in, and crossbow is still 15 seconds away. Leery's going to dive here. He's got iron casting as well. I think most of these die before crossbow comes in. Maybe 2 of them left alive at the time of crossbow being completed. And Leery will see exactly what HERA is up to. And for the 3rd time this game, HERA gets an army cleared up in Leery's base without a single villager kill. This is so rare. We don't see this from HERA very often lately.
Yeah, it's a very defensive position now for HERA. He's got 7 crossbows. He's producing 2 more. He's dropping the university for ballistics. You know the other big thing about that, Dave? There's still 9 skirms alive. You can pivot into elite skirm the second you see this. You see university, you go elite skirm, right? You know that HERA's committing heavily to the crossbow still.
Well, also, you know that you have some time, right? Leery's not going to do it immediately. He's not going to rush it. He's going to add some more light cav. He's going to add some more monks. And if he needs to, because he's tracking all of the middle of the map and he'll see that army coming across, he can add elite skirm and upgrade that army that's just been chilling.
It's crazy to me that HERA's just got Vills over on the right side, chilling on that gold.
Yeah, no urgency in that whatsoever.
Like, I think in HERA's mind, he's like, I should die.
Yeah.
And if I just play super safe, maybe? I'm going to die, so I need to take some risks. But there's Vills on that gold on the right side. The second Leery spots that, all those Vills should be dead.
I kind of think HERA wants Leery to go into that wood line. He can like trap him and then ungarrison through the tower or whatever. And a similar trap happening here. The knights come into the gold. Is this trade worth it for HERA? I mean, he's going to lose a lot of villagers here. Sure, some knights go down, but Leery's also killing some vills on the left side of the TC as well. And, you know, that palisade might not even hold if this knight comes over and attacks the villager too.
Yeah, HERA will take out the knights. He wants a snowball with army, so that's maybe the key for him. Again, I think elite skirm now for Leery.
Yeah.
Like, the knights and the light cav are good. You're being active. You're being aggressive. You have 9 skirms, playing around elite skirmisher, and you're probably in a good position into the wood line now with the light cav. HERA will try and trap again.
Just fight that.
Just fight it.
Yeah,
just take the trade.
Just fight it. You're killing villagers, right? Like, he kills another one here. The light cap do go down, but look at the eco KD, 13-0 eco KD. Res collected still close, but it's not going to stay that way for long. If Leery can get elite skirm, why is he sending these support? Just keep them at home, get elite skirm, get the upgrades, and you can defend perfectly fine.
I mean, you can eventually get to enough knights potentially.
Oh, he might find the gold here.
But it could be dangerous.
He sees the army. He might find the gold here, Tristan, if he keeps going in that direction. The skirms are behind him.
HERA realizes, it feels like HERA realizes that he's not heading that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to toss away those skirms, Dave. Maybe we're wrong, right? Like, if you go for Elite Skirm, you still have to get tons of Blacksmith upgrades. And
Yeah,
then
maybe
don't
you
have
just
knights.
commit on to Knights.
Yeah, I mean,
he has Wheelbarrow, he has decent farm eco, maybe you already have +2.
A Siege Workshop, though, maybe. Like, if the Knights aren't going to be enough, a Siege Workshop could be really nice.
Or just win all of the fights. Will HERA get another army cleared up here? He's trying to micro this down. Remember, Iron Casting is in for all these cavalry. Very, very powerful as the Knights and the Light Cav chase after. Here come the Skirmishers with no upgrades as well. HERA is losing units here. Leery is pushing this back. We have more Knights from 3 stables now from Leery. 4th big clear up of the game for Leery.
And the Skirms are still alive. The Skirms are still getting value, and he just has not allowed HERA to mass his army. Every time HERA has moved out in this game, Leery has says, no, I'm going to just kill you right back to your base. Also, that was good micro. Knights can be really awkward to use at times against good micro. So he was grabbing half the group, clicking it beyond or around the crossbows there.
I like the fact Leary's adding a second TC now. He's going to completely take advantage of the fact that HERA is on the back foot and HERA needs to keep producing military just to stay alive. So he will get a significant villager lead off of this, and he's also gone for horse colors, so he's done the eco upgrade check. He's going to add more farms, and he's going to keep producing Knights.
He's honestly finding that goal on the right away from winning the game. It might not feel like that, but if he just notices that goal,
the quick wall fails. They're in again.
HERA's just so torn right now. He knows he's behind. He knows he needs a counterattack, but he has to defend this. Otherwise, he won't have any villagers on wood. And there's villagers underneath the TC as well. Leery has just been diving. He can go into the gold again. He goes into the gold. HERA gets the quick wall, but more are dying. And it's 50 population for HERA, who loses a monk as well. And it is 75 population for Leery.
This is Leery on Land Madness. We kind of forgot. Yeah. Now we're remembering. So many games in the past, Leery doing exactly this. He's everywhere, right? And you're right, he's that gold away from finishing this game. I think a lot of players would have tapped out by now. HERA's got that belief. HERA goes for a TC there, which is definitely not a good idea because there's 4 Knights and a Light Cav just waiting for those villagers to extend. 38 villagers now for HERA. Leery almost doubled the economy.
And Leery he could just stay underneath
the TC.
Honestly.
Just keep chasing.
He's killed so many monks, so conversions can't really come in. Okay, maybe because of the pathing there, you back away. It's hard to get beyond the town center.
35 bills.
35 bills. This is going to be Leery's game. I think HERA's not going to want to accept that. HERA's going to want him to work for it. And HERA's also going to do what a lot of players do when they're starting to lose
look at
games.
the wood line.
They're going to fight on.
There's no way. And he attacks the full HP one. No.
He's not able to look, right? He's not able to look. HERA's monk needs to go. The monastery needs to send the monk to the wood line. Nowhere else.
Dude, that wood line was weaker than my hairline. And he only got 1 kill. Come on.
Man. Well, 2 TCs. Leery, I think, sending some weak knights back to heal up. And Leary's going to see this. I wonder
No, he's not.
I wonder if he reacts.
Hey.
Honestly, if this wasn't such a big moment, I think Leary's like, oh,
yeah,
that
makes sense now. It makes sense now. Great quick wall, quick gate there from HERA. Leery loses a knight. That's going to help out a little bit for HERA, but he loses the monk. And the knights are still on the prowl. Just every time you look at the minimap,
there's
red dot here, red dot
there's
there,
more
red
knights.
dot circling the TC,
on the
red
gold.
pig over there that's still in the corner.
The Vodka, you've been showing us the skirmishers.
Love that pig, man. He's selected like 4 times already.
Well, listen, we normally control the screen, right, when we're at home, and it's a pain when there's random units. And then viewers are like, oh, look at that thing, and it ends up being a random sheep or a
Big
palisade.
Cam, let's go. That's the grand finals energy we need.
That's exactly what we need.
I'm so locked now.
I think, I mean, that's still a big ball of crossbows. But if all the knights can get here, I think Leery can take a fight good enough. It's still throwable, right? Mayans with 30-plus crossbows can micro down lots of
Don't go
knights.
for that siege workshop. Make it
Go defensive.
Yeah. Make it at home. Just keep collecting the relics. Keep having some knights picking away at the eco. Make sure you have enough to keep yourself alive. Leery's got almost enough stone for a castle as well. Defensively, that would be the smart play. There's no need to rush things because you're so far ahead. You're double the eco, and you have to know you're double the eco.
It is worrying, though, because the siege workshop does not exactly defend you right now. And you don't necessarily have the knight. Well, he's going to fight it. Why not? When you have the eco, just take it.
And a bunch of those crossbows were weak from before.
Man, and HERA's
trying to go through the knights in order to escape. I mean, he's got some good snipes now, but he took a lot of damage initially, and he's still taking damage, and Leereyy's still producing knights. Leereyy also has knights at the back of HERA's base that are coming in now that he knows HERA's distracted.
To the woodline. It's going to be a feast. It's going to be a feast. Leereyy should know it as well.
Woodline?
He knows that woodline's still exposed and that HERA's full focused on the front. Woodline, there it is. There it is. The villagers are so weak there. The knights run in. Villagers will die. HERA's trying to leave, but more villagers going down, and it's 78 villagers for Leereyy.
Oh, another quick gate from HERA, but the monk goes down. He does get a conversion. That was a really quick one, and Leereyy just keeps killing villagers. HERA, bro. I mean, he's still got the crossbow army, right?
I mean, I can't be critical because he and some others who put up insane amounts of fight have brought games back from the dead, right?
True.
Unfortunately for HERA, there was no king in this game.
Yeah.
So there's no regicide win condition. If that was the case, I'm sure we'd be thinking there were higher chances. But this is also good. Like, Leereyy gets to feel sense of control over his opponent here for a long stretch of time.
Yep.
I think it's good for the mentals.
Great splits there from Leereyy. He dodged all those shots initially. He's still trying to loop around these crossbows. A bunch of them were weak from before. HERA's got some great micro this game for sniping down the knights, but Leereyy is just kind of brute forcing every single fight because he can. He has the eco to do it. He's constantly producing. 3 stables behind as another monk goes down. HERA still with the crossbow mass, 48 villagers against 87 bills from Leereyy.
HERA's not going to resign if he has 30 crossbows, and he's Mayans, so he's always going to have 30 crossbows. Yep. This game may go on until tomorrow. Maybe Gideon could reach out to the venue. Everyone who's watching could cancel work. This is just going to be a never-ending cycle.
It kind of feels like Leereyy should take a moment here and take like 4 or 5 knights to go raid or attempt to raid while HERA comes forward.
I mean, he could queue up 10 militia, give them all separate names, and have a nice little powwow in the corner. He's still probably fine.
Yeah. 4 relics now for Leereyy. That's the 5th right there.
He's good. You could go ballistic scorpions. I wouldn't mind a few more scorpions, but with this eco and with how good the knights are, he's going to have 20-plus knights here. Maybe we're going to get that final fight here in a moment.
So a little bit of a lull in a game that's been pretty action-packed to this point, as both players just heal up their armies, and Vodka checks every single red dot on the map, which we appreciate as casters, because, you know, we get distracted easily.
Does he memorize which dot is which, though?
Sometimes I do. So he definitely knows where the pig is.
Show the skirm.
100%.
Oh, he hesitated.
Knights are in here. Knights are in, and HERA's crossbow army is on the wrong side of the wood line, so the knights are going to be killing villagers. 57 villagers for HERA. It's a 40 villager lead for Leereyy, and that wood line was weak from before, so those guys or girls are going to go down up there. HERA doesn't have enough room for all of the villagers inside of his TC either, but he's got 40 crossbows. Like you said, he's not going to resign with 40 crossbows.
Yeah, I mean, HERA's still got a big army, but the problem is he's not pushing with it. When you're behind in a game, you need to be applying pressure, and he's just been sitting back. Maybe the other times he moved out, he didn't feel like he had enough because he ended up getting pushed. So, yeah, up to 40 now. Imp is never going to happen for him, though.
Dude, from HERA's perspective, it feels good that you get your crossbow mass up, but it also feels bad because you've given your opponent 5 minutes to produce from 5 stables.
Yeah, when you have
so you know you're gonna lose it eventually.
Yeah, I mean, he might have thought for a time. Oh, we see a big fight. He might have thought for a time that Leereyy didn't have eco, but Leereyy clearly has an eco. He's producing so many knights here.
And he could just keep taking these trades. Yep. Like, just keep whittling this down, right? He's going to regroup once more. HERA's still at 38 crossbows. He's got 8 in the queue. The knights are still killing villagers. 56 villagers for him. It's a 50 villager lead for Leereyy, and he's just all in Castle Age, just keeps producing knights.
Yep, HERA just still fighting here. The crossbowmen are so strong. Mayans are absolutely ridiculous.
There's a Scorpion now. Could be a problem, right? There's a bunch of weak crossbows from before. Good split there from HERA around the Scorpion. He can't push that middle area because there's a castle there. But he's actually angling towards a castle of his own, and Leereyy says, no more knights for you. No more knights for you.
Still producing knights, man. He just needs one. He needs to get beyond them with half the group here. You patrol some of them, and then you click the others around.
Dude, he's been so good at this, but I saw a little shake of the head. I saw a little shake of the head there from Leery because he had such a good position and it fell apart. But speaking of falling apart, this entire army of crossbows is going to go down from HERA. What a clear for Leery. The bodies are all blue there. And will HERA decide to continue this game? 15 crossbows left onto the field. We have 24 knights being produced out of 6 stables from Leery.
Yeah, and HERA's going to play on. And I think HERA, if you were to ask his chances, I think he would actually say 100%. But maybe he just wants to warm up the fingers a little bit more here. Clearly, he's warmed up. He gets the quick walls.
It's crazy to me.
It's a slaughter.
It's crazy because he's just been losing units everywhere, but he's still alive somehow. Eventually, he's going to have no gold to take, right? You can see that gold is running out on that side. The knights are in on the wood line. They're in on this wood line over here. What wood line aren't they in on? As they're also killing villagers under the TC, and HERA just can't keep up with this.
Yeah, and I can't find new and creative ways to say that HERA is completely dead in this game. He's 62 population. We're 42 minutes in, and Leery's just played a perfect game. He's going to tie up our final.
TC?
HERA has just lost the right to ever say yo or ACCM don't
HERA.ACCM.
Like,
oh my goodness, man, HERA.
It's the final.
39 villagers.
Yeah. He just keeps looking at that crossbow count and says, this is fine. I mean, is there a part of this that's strategic in terms of stamina here? Because you didn't have, HERA didn't have to play a series earlier?
I think if you were to ask him, he might say that as his reasoning, but I think he honestly believes after some of the miraculous comebacks he's had, that he can make this work somehow.
Yeah.
I think it's just confidence.
Yeah. Well,
and whatever, like that, we're in the grand finals, right? We want to see the maximum amount of Age of Empires. So if HERA wants to wall one villager into a corner, like...
let's not go that far.
Like, he's walled these crossbows in. What a slick little play there from HERA. I mean, like, just let it
HERA's
go.
at 20 bills. Bro, 20 bills.